So in this video, we're going to debunk the myth of being a starving artist and how you can overcome that and start generating income from your music, and I'm going to prove it to you using the Bible. So stay tuned.
Beauty is irrelevant.
What's going on YouTube? Jarrell King here, aka Relevant, multi-platinum music producer, music business coach, and of course, man of God. And in this video, we're going to talk about the myth of being a starving artist. Now, before we jump in, if it's your first time to the channel, do me a big favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot and it helps other musicians see these videos as well. So when I talk to new musicians looking to break into the music industry, one of the biggest things that they struggle with is their finances. They're always in a place where they can't afford production, or they can't afford studio time, or they can't afford mixing. Heck, sometimes they can't even afford putting gas in their gas tank. I mean, I've been there. So if you're tired of being a struggling, starving artist and you think that's the cool thing to do, I'm here to tell you it's not. No one wants to be broke and struggling and telling people to buy my mixtape or listen to my song hoping that you do and you're getting 1,000 streams or something a month and you're making pennies. That's child's play, and don't let these people tell you that you should just quit your job or drop out of school so that you can focus on music full time. If you want to just do music, that's one thing, but you still have to be responsible and you still got to make sure that you're being an adult at the end of the day. And even if you're not an adult, even if you're young, make sure you're still being responsible, because you don't want to just put all your eggs in one basket. When you become an artist, you are an entrepreneur, and true entrepreneurs know that you have to diversify your investments. So you don't ever want to put all your eggs in one basket. So I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can start generating income from your music without having to be a starving artist and without having to get a record deal or wait for a manager or anything. But before I even get into those 3, I'm going to read 2 scriptures that come to mind when it comes to you reaching your goals as a musician and you getting to where you want to be financially so that you're no longer a starving artist. And the first one is Psalms 37, chapter 4. And it says, I delight myself in the Lord, and he gives me the desires of my heart. So if you follow God and delight yourself in God, he will see what's going on in your heart and he will give you what you desire. That's number 1. The second scripture is also in Psalms, and it is Psalms 44. And it says, I am abundantly blessed because I trust in the Lord. So if you want to be abundantly blessed, having more blessings that you even could think that you would have, you have to trust in God, because God is going to give you everything you want as long as you give him everything that he wants. So now that we've gotten that out the way, and now that you see where I'm going with this, the first thing that you could do is you can start selling merch. You don't have to be this big artist to sell merch. People get this messed up. People think that you have to have like this huge audience to sell merch, when you don't. You just need a good product and a good marketing plan. So a few ways that you can sell merch is drop shipping. That's number 1. And I'll put some stuff on the screen for you to see. You can also do affiliate marketing, where you drop ship somebody else's products, or you can actually sell your music. People get so caught up in thinking that everything is streams that they forget that iTunes has a store, or you can make your own website and sell your own things. You literally can sell anything. You don't have to just sell music. You want to make a brand out of who you are and then sell things that are in alignment with that brand. The second thing that you can do is you can do shows. You're an artist. Artists want to perform live, but sometimes a lot of artists struggle doing shows. You can end that today by simply throwing your own show. You can go to a venue. Let's say you get on Peerspace, go through and find a venue that you like, book it, and then promote it to your local fan base, or reach out to a bunch of other artists that are also in your area and collaborate with them and throw a show. Charge for whatever you want to charge. Make sure that you charge enough to cover the venue cost, and then throw the show. Promote it on social media. You can put it on Eventbrite. You can post it on your social media. You can run ads to it. You can reach out to local blogs or the newspaper or the news or whatever you want to do to get the attention of the people, but you can throw your shows. You don't have to wait for you to be this big artist or go to this venue where, they're asking you to sell X amount of tickets before you can even perform or open it up for some artist that's gonna, either overshadow you or charge you to open up for them. You can just throw your own shows. And again, one of the best ways to do that is to collaborate with other artists, because that way you can meet those other artists in person and you can meet their fans, and you guys can cross market and pick up each other's fans. The thing that you want to do is make sure that you pick artists that are similar to you, so that when you do market the show, you can create a flyer and have everyone's name on it, and you guys can attract the same type of audience. And then at some point, you and the other artists can also collab. So it'll be a great networking opportunity. Then on top of that, you can film it, make content out of it, post it, and use that to market yourself for your next shows when you're traveling to another city and you're pitching yourself to see if you can perform at a new venue and they want to see some of your work or the type of crowd you can bring. And not only can you show them, but then you also have a list of all the people that showed up from your sales because you sold them yourself. So it would be wise to also collect their information, like their email address or a phone number, so that the next time you do have a show, you can contact them. Or if you have something to sell, or when you have a new release music-wise, you can let them know directly, and I'm sure they will pay attention and watch it. And the third and final thing that you can do, and this one may be for someone that's a little more advanced in what they do and their skill, but you can teach lessons. If you are a singer or a rapper or a dancer, a writer, a vocalist, or anything like that, there's always someone looking to learn. And if you're as good as you think you are, which I hope that you are, then it shouldn't be too difficult for you to find people who actually would want to pay you to teach them how to do what it is that you do. So if you're at a level where you feel confident and comfortable enough teaching people, then start giving lessons. If you play an instrument, teach someone how to play guitar. If you play piano or whatever the instrument it is. If you're a singer, then you can give vocal lessons. You can find people who want to be able to sing and market yourself as not only an artist, but someone that also gives lessons. If you're a music producer, you can teach people how to make beats. I get people to ask me all the time to teach them how to make beats. And I've had plenty of clients, and still have plenty of clients, that I teach how to make beats. So if you're at a stage where you're that established in your craft, then one of the ways that you can generate income fast without waiting for your big break and without working a traditional job is teaching lessons. And that's just as simple as posting it on social media and letting people know that you're offering these lessons. Or you can post it on Craigslist, or you can run ads, or you can start a YouTube channel and teach on your channel. Whatever it is that you want to do to get these people to sign up as clients. But that is another way that you can generate income and not necessarily have to be this starving artist that gets so glorified in the music industry. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope that you put these steps to action so that you're not just sitting around wishing that you were making more money than you actually are, and that you are able to take some of that money and reinvest it back into your business so that you can scale it and grow it into a full functioning business. Do me a favor, if you found this video informative, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you're struggling with building your music career, with launching it, with building a fan base, getting more shows, attracting the interest from record labels, managers, sponsors, getting your music synced in TV and film, or anything else that you need to become the artist that you see for yourself, then there's a link in the description box below where you can click it and book a one-on-one call with me, and we'll jump on the call and we'll put together a strategy to help you reach those goals. So outside of that, I hope you guys have a great day. You put this stuff to action, and I'll be back soon with some new videos for you. So until then, take it easy.